Gentlemen,
Hey, gentlemen,
we are back.
we're back.
We are
Jared,
back.
Stu,
We're back.
and Nicky B. Nicky
Jared, Stu, and
P.
Nicky B are back.
Nicky P. I changed my last name to Panther.
To Princeton.
Did you?
Nick Panther Princeton. Name Nicholas Panther Princeton, actually.
I
Nick
love
Panther prancing.
Nicholas
Panther
for
prancing
long.
around. Nick Panther
But
prancing around.
Nicky
Prancing and
P. I
prancing
changed
around
my
like a
last
panther.
name to
He's just
Nicholas.
he's just being a little prancer.
Yep, he's just being a little prancer, prancing around like a panther.
I like prancing through the fields of grass, the fields of wheat, picking the little wheat bales.
You're a panther prancing around
Throwing
through the fields of wheat.
Throwing them
You
to
don't
the
see
peasants.
you don't see that every day.
No, you don't. But
Ferg says he's been worried sick. I know you were.
yeah,
Oh, dude, there's no reason to worry sick there, Ferg.
We were worried sick too. Got on here a little late because I had some not great service at a restaurant, and she was taking a little bit of time in between coming to visit the table, and man, it was just
a little bit.
yeah,
I don't think
a
so.
little bit of time. So, but we're back. Jared's back. It's been 2 weeks since the group has been together because last week Jared had to work some overtime or something, or maybe no regularly scheduled shift last week,
That was
right?
a regular scheduled
Yeah,
shift, yep.
yeah, no overtime. But Jared, Stu, and Nicky B are back. Um, we are going to have to talk about, gentlemen, what are we going to do for next week? Because next week is Thanksgiving.
Yeah, next week's Thanksgiving. What are you?
Yep, we'll have to do a Thanksgiving pod.
We will. We will.
We'll do a
I don't know. I'm
Thanksgiving
down.
pod.
Are you guys down?
I could do a Thanksgiving pod, except for Jared
Yeah,
works
why
the
not?
next day. I don't know if
Yeah,
Jared
I
works
was
Friday during the day.
I was saying that sort of facetiously, but you know what? We'll just go with that. It's all good. It's all good.
We'll figure it out. We'll put an announcement out. We'll let all of our fans know exactly what's going
Yeah,
on.
let's go with that. It's all
We'll let them know
exact.
exactly where we stand on this matter.
Exactly.
Yep.
We'll let them know where we stand on Thanksgiving.
Wait a second. You're working next Friday?
Next Thursday and Friday, yeah. And then I'm coming over to Stewie Dewey's house. He's gonna have a Thanksgiving meal for me already Friday night. I'm gonna spend the night, and then we'll be driving down to your house early Saturday morning.
We're gonna leave at like 5 a.m. Saturday morning.
Ah, I see.
Yep.
For some
That's
reason,
gonna be a great time.
I thought you were coming down Friday.
We were
Which
talking
means
about driving down Friday evening, like leaving as soon as he got off work and just driving through the night. But I think we just kind of decided that we were gonna do
Saturday morning.
Saturday morning instead.
yeah. And
quite
Nicky B,
Decided that we were
drive.
gonna do
Nicky B, that is that
Saturday morning.
Saturday morning.
trivia is Sunday night.
Sunday night.
And
Sunday night
let
with
me tell
Todd
you,
Packer.
let me tell you something. All right, let me tell you something. I am looking forward to it. I am looking forward to it.
Yeah, and we have
Yeah.
the
Big
VIP
time.
section.
Big time.
Excellent.
And we're all gonna get a group picture with Todd Packer, and it's gonna be awesome. I am very much looking forward to it. Wingmen for Life, WMFL.
WMFL.
Is our group name, and it's going to be awesome. Oh man, I'm looking forward to it. Did Stu ever tell you about the office trivia that we did back in? Let's see, when was the Stewie? February of 2020.
Yeah, that was right after you got out here.
Yep,
right after you got out there, and right before COVID.
Yep, right there in Harrisburg, and that was good. Wasn't great because the guy had a few questions that were just not correct. And then he also had a couple other questions that had absolutely nothing to do with the office. It had something to do with the characters' personal lives, which is completely not okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, we were a little upset. What was the one we actually gave the correct answer, but he was like, no, he's like, it's wrong, but it actually was correct. And then there was another
I don't remember. All I remember is the one where they asked what ringtone Kevin Malone changed Andy's ringtone to, But when he asked the question, he asked in the episode. He named the episode.
No. I thought that was a separate question. I thought that was a
No,
separate
that's why I said
question.
I
It
don't
was a
necessarily know which one you're talking about. This is
Okay,
I'm saying this
because
is the only one I remember because he asked that question and he had the wrong episode title, so we
yep.
thought it was like a trick question. So we answered the question and we
Yeah.
said like, hey, he didn't change the ringtone in that episode. It was this one. And then all these
Right.
other people like named the ringtone and they got points and we didn't. I'm like, bro, I'll pull it up right now. Like, that's not this episode. And he was
Yep.
like, oh, dude, I don't know, man. I don't even watch the show. These are the questions and these are the answers that I get. And, you know, so I just got to go by, what's on the paper. And I'm like, well, you clown.
Dude, what amateur hour office trivia did you guys go to?
It was bad.
No, Nick, it was the same.
Well-
It was the same like organization or whatever that did it when we went to Springgate. It was the Cheaters Never
wasn't it?
Prosper.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
It was
Yep.
no, there was so the Heart of Dixie one. So that was the actual name of the song, I think, or Dixie or Heart of
Dixie
Dixie, whatever.
something, yeah.
But he's like, hey, what was his ringtone changed to? But the thing is like, you would have to know that, like, you would have to pull that information from outside of the show. It wasn't like, hey, here's an office trivia question. It was, oh, I know that song, but I know the name of that song, but the only way to know the name of the song was to, you have to pull it from like outside of the show, which I thought was just some like, no, that's not correct at all. I was like, if you're gonna ask like office trivia, it has to be they say it or show it in the show, right? Simple as that.
The other one was
but,
Phyllis.
yeah.
It was like which character was a cheerleader for the whatever football team,
Yeah,
when,
in her high school year.
Yeah, and I was
something
like
that. And I'm like, huh?
really dumb.
It's like,
Really dumb.
I don't know if that was bonus.
Very questionable.
I don't know if those were bonus points or something. But if you're gonna ask a bonus point question from our office trivia night, it should be like, name Michael Scott's Pro-Am Fun Run race for the Cure.
Oh, that would be a good one.
The whole title.
Can either one of you guys give it?
No, I just listened to it the other day, and I'm like, bro, that is hard to remember.
What about you? Dude, can you get it?
No, I don't think so.
Dude, that's a lot.
Yeah, Ferg, we do need to study up. It's
Ferg, if you're gonna sit there and tell me that you can give me that whole thing, you're kidding yourself, and you're absolutely looking it up.
Yeah, go ahead, Ferg. Type it in the chat. 100%. I know when you do, he'll be sitting there looking at it at Google.
Yeah, he's googling it.
Mm-hmm.
Becca, we are excited to see you guys too. We can't wait to come on down and visit you guys.
We are excited.
Oh yeah, we are super excited. So I just asked ChatGPT to give me 10 trivia questions for the office. From the
beautiful.
office.
All right, let's do it.
All right,
let's do this thing.
10 questions from ChatGPT trivia the office. Let's do this. So first name or first question. Yes. What is the name of the company where the office is set?
Dunder Mifflin.
Dude,
that's an easy one.
Do you have is there like a skill level that you can?
I'm gonna assume these, because it's so funny when you get online and you're like, oh, take this office trivia, quiz. This is for the super fans, the hardest ones you've ever seen, and it's like, what is Dwight Schrute's middle name? And it's like, okay, all right, come on, dude. Oh man. Yeah. All right. Question 2.
All right, here we go. Question 2. Who started their own company only to be bought out by Dunder Mifflin?
Oh my gosh.
Is there any of these questions that are hard?
Let's
Maybe it gets progressively harder. Because this one was slightly harder than the first one.
I would say, yeah, that one's
super easy.
That one's a little.
Here we go. This
is it Michael? Is it Michael G. Scott?
Michael G. Scott. What does Michael Scott pretend to fire Pam over in season 1?
Stealing paper clips. Or no, stealing sticky notes.
Yes. Post-it notes, but yes.
Boom.
And then, all right, we got, what is the name of Angela's cat that Dwight kills? That's kind of an obvious one.
Yep.
Fireballs. Which office employee did Michael hit with his car? I mean, these are softballs. Softballs from ChatGPT.
Her name ends with an H.
All right,
so I just said her name.
I just asked I just asked for 10 high hard ones from ChatGPT.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go, Nicky B.
What kind of sandwich does Michael have? Oh shoot, how do you say that? Proustin? No.
What?
Proustin. Proustrin?
I don't know what you're trying to say. I have no idea.
Dude.
Hey, we got 7
so
viewers.
what's
Hey, hold on, time out real quick. We got 7 viewers on Facebook right now. I need if you're on here, if you're viewing, say something in the chat. We want to know who you are. Say something.
Absolutely. Call them out. Call them out.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'll just say the rest of the question. What kind of sandwich does Michael have a reaction to during the lecture circuit episode?
What kind of sandwich does he have a reaction to?
Yes.
Is this an actual, like...
What?
I'm not sure. I'll throw you another one.
What type of... was it part 1 or 2? What did you say? What part was it?
What up, Justin?
No, the lecture
circuit?
Mm-hmm.
What sandwich is Michael eating? It's a reaction to.
Justin Cluck is in the chat. Nicky B, you remember Justin Cluck?
Hey, Justin Cluck. That is a blast from the past.
That is a blast from the past. Actually, not a blast from the past anymore because he goes to the church that I go to now.
Hell yeah! Did you?
Yep.
Was
I see him regularly. No, not today. Grammy's here.
Well, that's cool.
Grammy is back.
What's up, Grammy?
Grammy's video on YouTube hit about almost 2,500 views in less than 24 hours this past week. That was pretty intense.
Love to see it, Grammy.
All right, what's
Thanks,
question
Grammy.
number 2?
Thank you, Grammy.
Because I don't know what that P word means.
The answer to question number 1 is an egg salad sandwich. I don't know if you remember that.
We're bad.
The one when he's on the plane?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
So that's not lecture circuit though. That's not lecture circuit.
Yeah, lecture circuit. Lecture circuit is when him and Pam go traveling
or whatever. That's business trip or whatever. The episode.
Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, that's not lecture circuit. Yeah, that's not lecture circuit. The egg salad sandwich.
Number 2.
Let's go to another one.
Yeah.
Oh, then it throws. What's the name of the security guard?
Hank.
In Dinner Party, what song does Jan play on her iPod to show off her new candles?
Oh, to show off her new candles?
Mm-hmm.
Am I thinking of a different one?
So there's that one by her secretary.
You took me by the hand.
Yeah.
I don't. That's not that song though, is it? That's not what they're asking.
I don't know. That's what man. One night, dude. I think we're thinking of a different one. That's the only one I can think of on that episode.
That's the one it says.
Oh, okay.
Oh, is it? Is it? Okay. Well, there you go. Nice.
All right. So next one. What is the name of the screenplay Michael writes?
Threat level midnight.
Threat level midnight.
Threat level midnight.
Level threat.
What is the name of Robert California's wife?
Oh, Stu,
that's a good one.
This one's a stumper. Stu, you asked me this one a while ago.
Wait,
okay,
hold on. Hold on.
Yeah, this one's a stumper, dude.
Erg, if you want to chime in on that one.
Huh. Do you not remember it?
I don't. Hold on.
Again,
I can get there.
This one's a good one.
Trivia questions from
this one's a good one.
Anybody in the chat, if you watch The Office, Nick, go ahead and repeat the question.
What is the name of Robert California's wife?
Dude, this one's a good one.
Oh, that is a good one, man.
Again.
Yep.
What is the name of Robert California's wife? I give you 10 more seconds, and we'll count down from 5. 5.
Dude.
Wait, well, sorry. Start over.
Dude, I feel like it's on the tip of my tongue.
Oh, Ferg, that is right. Susan, that's right. Ah.
Yep.
So is that right? Because ChatGPT says Emily.
No, it's Susan. It's Susan. Yeah.
You are wrong,
ChatGPT. You are wrong.
For the loss. All right, next one.
He said that is my mom's name. I should be ashamed of myself. What are we doing here?
What are we doing here? Dude, we really need to brush up on our trivia.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one, though.
That's a good one. Yeah.
We'll have to remember that one for trivia night.
No, it's not Carol, Grammy.
Next one. What does Kevin buy himself for Secret Santa when he's in charge of buying his own presents?
Easy.
Yeah, the foot
oh
spa.
my gosh,
Done.
dude. Yeah.
What is Creed Bratton's job title?
Quabity Ashwins. Quabity Ashwins.
Yeah.
No, that's not it.
That would be a QA.
No, that's not it. But I'm close.
Jared is correct. What is the name of Andy Bernard's college a cappella group?
Here Comes Treble.
The Troublemakers. In the episode Branch Wars, what is the name of the other paper company Karen works for? The other paper company? I think
it's Dunder Mifflin.
Right. Yeah, that's not
right.
Right.
Trick question.
Oh, wait. Like,
Dunder
what's
Mifflin,
the name?
Which branch was she at?
Does it have to do with like the location? Like, is it Dunder Mifflin / location? Oh. Stanford. Is it?
No, it's
Stanford?
not Stanford.
No.
Stanford's where Jim went. Dunder Mifflin. It's not.
Oh, and so that's right in season 3. Branch Wars. I'm sorry.
It's not Buffalo.
Utica.
Yeah.
Utica. Let's go. Let's go, dude.
Utica.
Get ready for the Utica chain store massacre. Yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I think that's enough questions from ChatGPT.
Yep.
Let's go,
some
dude.
Easy, some hard, some false.
I'm feeling fired up for Sunday night, dude.
But at the end
Sunday
of the
night.
day, Aaron Rodgers is still a massive sandbagger.
Aaron Rodgers is a sandbagger. Actually, Stewie and Nicky B. What is the name of Michael Scott's robot butler in Threat Level Midnight?
Ooh.
Robot butler?
The character that Dwight plays?
Yes. What is the name of the robot butler in Threat Level Midnight?
It's not the like the Dwigged, is it?
Nope.
It's
that was my first guess, but it's not.
It's Samuel L. Chang.
Oh yeah.
Very good, Stu.
Samuel L. Chang.
Very good, Stu. Yep, it's Samuel L. Chang.
I want to recognize that Ferg got that too.
Oh, did he?
Samuel
nice, Ferg. Nice,
Fergie Ferg. So Ferg, when are you going to come up here for this trivia night and join us?
Yeah, either that or we can zoom you in for the trivia night with Todd Packer.
I don't know. They're not going to let us use technology, just like you can't use technology in the episode of The Office when they go to trivia night.
Yeah.
I'm hoping this is like a very serious trivia night with Todd Packer, dude, because this is going to be awesome.
Dude, I wonder if he's going to be in character the whole time.
Dude, I don't know. I just know that I'm super excited.
Where's Michael?
What's up, my nerd?
What's up, my
nerd? Oh, dude.
I hope he opens with that.
Dude, I'm excited.
Oh,
I'm so excited.
Gosh. Dude. Yeah, in our last episode, we were saying that Stu has watched The Office all the way through 50 times at least.
Let's go.
Is that a conservative estimate?
I think it is. I would say it's more than 50.
Yeah.
But again, to be, if we're being fair, that's I wish you could look up like Netflix stats and it would show you exactly how many times. Why that doesn't exist is ridiculous. It's 2023. But with that being said, that's like, hey, I fell asleep. I was watching this episode and 5 more episodes played before, before it stopped for the night. So,
well,
I'm in the same boat. It's not like I watched episode 1 to all the way, to the finale, like sitting there watching, paying attention. It was like I'm just watching it, watching it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's kind of in the background or really whatever you're doing in life.
Mm-hmm.
But I actually looked up on Netflix. I've looked it up a few times just to try and see if I can figure out how to get the stats, get the watch stats, get all the analytics, like for my own personal account. But you can't get it anywhere.
Yeah, that's
There's
so
no
dumb.
way.
That's so
I might have
dumb.
to check out the API to see if I can grab some.
All of those
Yeah.
platforms should do that, like Spotify. Like you should
Yeah.
be able to go into Spotify and like see how many times you played a song. Because like they do like
Dude,
the
your iTunes library does. I mean, like your
Oh, yeah.
yeah, that's
like
true.
on your iTunes, you can see like how many times this song has been played.
But Spotify at the end of the year, they do like that Spotify Wrapped, where it like wraps your
Yep.
entire year. So it shows you like the songs and the genres that you listen to, but it doesn't get down to the nitty gritty. Doesn't get
Well, all of these companies absolutely have all of this data
Right.
in their storehouses,
Yeah.
but they just don't expose it to each user,
They need to.
which is dumb.
They need to. Hey, 6 viewers in the
Yeah.
Facebook chat. Jump in the chat. Say hi. We want to know who's here.
They just want to be like, "Dang, this person Nicky B.
Fergie's here. Grammy's here. Not sure if Justin's still here. That's 3. Now we're at 7. Say something.
Yep, now we're
Who
at
else
7.
is tuning in?
We're about to be at
Who
8.
else? Expose yourselves. Come on. Let's do this.
Yep, Justin's still here. Perfect.
Yep.
So there are 201 episodes of The Office, and you've watched it 50 times through. I was just trying to figure out, even if you watched one episode a day, how many days or like how many times could you make it through
Well, let's see. Let's do some quick math.
in like the next decade? How many more times are you guys gonna watch The Office?
I can tell you this: I'm going to be just binging it over the next week and a half.
Side note, Justin Cluck, I do drive a Gladiator. I don't know if my Facebook cover photo gave it away.
Justin.
But yes, we got it back in. It was, I guess it's been over a year now. We got it in July of 2022. July of last year. Very nice, yeah. Yeah, we love it. Yeah, we actually took it across the country essentially right after we got it. A couple months. Put some big tires on it, put a 10 on the back. It was a lot of fun.
How many episodes did you say were in The Office, Nick?
201.
201 episodes. Say on average, because I know there's a couple that are longer. Say 30 minutes, right? They're 30-minute episodes. So 201 episodes times 30 minutes. That's 6,030 minutes, okay? Now say I've watched this 50 times. So 6,030 minutes, 50 times. That's 301,500 minutes. Divide that by 60 minutes. I have watched 5,025 hours of The Office.
5,025 hours of The Office.
So if you divide that by 24, 209 days. And if you divide that by 7, 29.9 weeks. So.
Wow.
Yeah. There's been a lot of time spent watching the show.
Over a half year continuously of The Office.
And I wouldn't change a thing, and I would do it all over again.
I mean, can you imagine where you're gonna be on your deathbed?
Oh, you know what? I have a question for you guys. So I saw this on Facebook yesterday. And let's get some answers in the chat here from this question too. So first of all, I think this is preface it by saying I think this is a really dumb question because well, you'll find out. So if somebody were to pay you $1 million, okay, and all you had to do to earn $1 million was watch one episode of The Office for 24 hours. You have to sit there and watch the same episode for 24 hours. Which episode would you choose to watch? Now, with that being said, like I said, right, we're talking $1 million. I'd watch any of them for $1 million. You could put my least favorite Office episode on for 24 hours, and I would do that for $1 million. My least favorite episode is either when the insurance guy comes in and tries to sell insurance to Michael. Not a fan of that episode. And then I also don't like the one right after Saber buys Dunder Mifflin and
Yeah.
those it's like the recap episode. Like the guy comes in and Michael's on his little Segway and Dwight's Computron and like, but they replay all the old clips from all the old. Every show on the planet does an episode like that, and I hate it every time. I think it's
Really?
lazy. Yeah, I think it's lazy. I think it lacks creativity, and I hate it. I hate it. Anyway,
Even just one show out of
Yeah.
201.
How you really
Yeah.
feel?
no, I hate it. I hate them so much. Every show that does it, I'm like, oh my gosh. If I wanna watch the old episodes, I'll just go rewatch them. I don't need you to put them in my face again. Kyle, you couldn't do it
That might
for
be a hot take.
Kyle for $1 million. Now I know he's being dumb because he doesn't like The Office, but for $1 million, you wouldn't sit and watch the same episode of The Office, over and over again for 24 hours. And if you say no, you're an idiot. Agreed, Ferg.
We gotta. I think to add on to that question, I think you have to whittle it down to like just get lower and lower with the amount of money that you offer for a 24-hour marathon of one episode of The Office.
So
Like, would you do it for? I mean, I think once you get down like 5 digits, like 10 grand, obviously, I think we'd all do it. But when you get down to like $1,000,
I would do it
and
for
then
$1,000. I would do it for $1,000. 24 hours, sit there and watch the same episode of The Office. I would do it. And
and
again,
you literally just have to sit there the whole time.
Yep. Like somebody would bring you
That
food,
would
somebody
be
would
like
bring you drinks.
$50 an hour.
Sorry, I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I would do it for $1,000 for sure.
All right, so $500. Are we doing 500?
That would be like $25.
Do I still get to pick the episode?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
But
100%.
yeah, we're not changing any other part of the question. We're
Okay.
just kind of whittling it down. All right, so cut it in half again. 250.
500 is probably where I draw the line.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? I don't know.
250. I mean,
I could watch Dinner Party for a long time. I could watch that episode for a long time.
What's your favorite season, Nicky B?
season.
Mm-hmm.
I always go with. I think when I go to The Office, I generally go to like the middle, probably like 3 or 4.
Okay. What's yours, Stewie?
I would say probably the same. My go-to is usually probably 3. 3? Yeah, cuz that's where you like that's like like Andy's in that and Karen's in that and the whole like is 3 does 3 have gay witch hunt? That's 3,
Nope,
right?
that's 2.
Well,
Nope, that's 2.
That's
Find out.
2.
That's 2. I was about to say, I'm like, dude, season 2 and 3 are probably the funniest. I go
thought
to
that's-
season 5.
I thought Gay Witch Hunt
but-
was like the first episode of 3.
Actually,
or something
I'm
like that.
sorry. I'm sorry. Am I wrong? I could be wrong. Adam,
Because-
Ferg, am I wrong?
Hold on, we
I
got
think I'm wrong, actually.
we got 9 people. 9
I think I'm
people.
wrong.
10 people in the Facebook live.
I think I'm
Jump
wrong.
in the
I think
chat
I'm
and
wrong.
say hello. Yeah,
think
Adam said
Jump
that's 3,
in the
Jared.
chat.
Yeah, it's the first episode.
I'm
That's
wrong.
season 3.
I'm wrong. Yep.
Yeah.
Gay Witch Hunt. Yep.
I think
Original
it's
season
3
3.
for me cuz that episode I remember watching that the first time and I thought that was funny as crap. When he
Gaydar.
sends the gaydar over to Dwight. Dude,
Dude,
dude, it's so funny. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, dude!
he's like, oh no. That's
So funny.
Oh yeah, it's so funny.
Wait, so your lowest would be 250?
Dude, again,
And
if I
baby,
pick the
and
episode,
baby.
I would probably do it for 252. I probably would.
What about you, Jared?
What's my lowest?
Yeah.
Honestly,
Like you're getting paid to watch a TV show.
do
honestly,
it for
I could
$100?
honestly, I would probably do it for free just so that I could break like a Guinness record, Guinness World Record, something like that. You know what I'm
Get a
saying?
Guinness World
Yeah,
Watch
for
it.
bragging
honestly,
rights.
Yeah, for bragging rights. Like this guy watched the same episode of The Office for 24 hours. He has a Guinness World Record. I'd take it. I would take it. I'd hang it up
Justin,
on
that's
my
a good
wall.
one too.
I would take it.
Justin Cluck
Justin,
says
fun
fun
run.
run. He would do that for. Would he do it for 250? I don't know.
Okay.
Bro, I
What do you
could
think,
watch.
Justin?
I
250.
could watch Dinner Party. I could watch. I'm trying to think of like episodes that I could sit down and watch for 24 hours. I could do Stress Relief,
Yep.
part 1 or
Again,
2.
Yeah.
again, season
Stress
5,
relief,
dude.
yeah.
So funny. So
You could
funny.
Oh my
also, oh
gosh,
man,
dude.
you could get Niagara 1 or 2. I would watch either one of those for 24 hours.
Yeah.
Probably
Yeah.
more
Dude,
number 2.
dude, there are so many
Oh, man.
funny episodes in season 2. I'm sorry, but like season 2 and season 3, but dude, season 2 had a funny episodes. Like the whole drug one. What was that? The drug
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
drug
When they
what-
find
I
the when he
forget-
finds a
interrogating
joint in the
everybody?
parking
Yeah.
lot,
Yeah.
and he pees in the
Dude,
cup
that
for
episode-
Michael, and then goes
Dude,
and
that
turns it
episode
all.
is so funny. That episode
Oh
is
man.
so funny.
Oh dude, that's funny. Oh yeah, what a great show.
Yeah.
It's
What a
crazy to me
great
that there's
show.
people
Yeah.
like my
It's
brother,
literally the greatest show.
flesh and blood, who just literally don't find that show funny, and I'll never understand it.
My sister's the
I'm
same
I'm
way.
surprised. I'm surprised you guys haven't disowned them yet.
My sister is the
That's
same
that's
way.
a disownable offense.
Yeah, we probably should, Jared.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry, Kyle.
She does not like The Office. She doesn't think it's funny. And I'm like,
Ugh.
All right, so real quick, another just kind of throw it around. What is the lowest amount of money you would watch the worst episode of The Office for 24 hours?
Again, I'd probably do it for $500.
See, this is the thing. I don't really have like
A least favorite
honestly,
episode?
yeah, I don't really have a least favorite episode. Honestly, the episodes that I would watch like the least amount of would be like the first couple of episodes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
because
yeah,
then like there's the last like basketball and like a couple of because there was like 5 episodes in season 1. Like those last 3
6.
were pretty funny, but like the
Gosh,
first
Jared.
2, I mean, I watch
Stop!
those are funny, but they're probably like my least, yeah.
Oh
My
my
least
gosh.
favorite ones.
Hold
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
Well,
Wow.
let's do it according to IMDb. Least
Your water just went out of my cup.
or lowest rated.
Bro, you just said
Lowest rated
you just
episodes.
put Diversity Day on that list. You said episodes 1 and 2. Diversity Day has literally been pulled from television because of how offensive it is.
Is it really?
Yeah, bro.
Oh
when
my
when they
gosh, dude.
throw
drop
The
that.
Office on right now, like on TBS or TNT, whatever station
What,
it is,
Comedy
that
Central or something? That
they,
they won't air it.
they go from the pilot to episode 3. They skip Diversity Day.
Dude. Man, you have to love the world we're living in right now.
You have to. Fergie Ferg, dude, how much are you enjoying MW3?
Wow.
I've heard good
MW3
things thus far.
Did you get it, Stu?
I did not.
Good things.
Not yet, but the more and more I hear about it, the more and more I want to. It is.
You want to get it and play it hard for about a month?
It's throwing it back to all the old MW2 maps that were really good, Quarry and Rundown and.
On MW3?
Yeah. It's like
Interesting.
it's got Wasteland and all the old maps that we played when we were dropping nukes as children. Does it have a nuke, Ferg, Kyle? Does it have a tactical nuke? If it does, I'm downloading it right now.
But you know it's not going to be the same.
I know it's not, yeah.
I hate to break it to you, but
Well, it's also it doesn't have the FAMAS, and that's if they were, oh my gosh, if they would just remaster the game.
I don't get why they
I don't know. Do they not understand how much money they would make from
They would make so much bloody money.
From all the guys that are like early 30s,
our
like
age,
mid 30s,
yeah,
like our
Yeah.
age that would go back and play it.
We
Yeah.
would
Oh my
go
gosh.
back in hard.
Yeah.
You could. Hey, how much is the remastered MW2 gonna cost? $250. All right, I'm in. Like I would pay it, and I would. I'm here for it. Sign
Yeah,
me
because
up.
we all have
300
money now.
Yeah, $300
Yeah,
for
we're not. Yep.
$300 for
Yeah,
the
we're-
season pass and Pre-release. You get it a week early. Yep, sign me up. Like no problem.
Dude, that game, I went to the midnight release. Did you guys go?
For MW2? No.
I did not. No, I did not.
No. I guess I'm the only diehard here.
I guess you are, yeah.
I spent many days and nights in my parents' basement playing that game.
What is the most amount of money that you would spend, Stewie, on a MW2 remastered? Get it?
All right, here we go again.
I don't want to embarrass myself.
Your wife's listening.
Is she in the
Maybe
chat?
Maybe a grand?
I won't put a number on it because I don't know, but I would spend a lot.
So like an obscene amount.
Yeah. I would spend a lot. So here's the thing. if they were to come out and they were to promise that this game is exactly same weapons, same perks, same attachments, like the gameplay is the exact same. Yep. Yeah.
And didn't do anything
same
else.
Kill streaks, all that kind of stuff. I would. Yeah.
Justin Cluck he was first in line for MW2 when it came out, and he got the giant banner from the store.
Oh, dude, that's sweet.
Dude, you gotta take a picture of that and post it to our Facebook group.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I want to see that thing.
If you still have it. Does he still have it?
Yeah. Oh,
better.
That's. Hopefully it's in storage or something.
Ferg, it's not that I won't spend $60 to play this one with you. I just haven't. I'm a very busy man. Very busy man.
Dude, I went to the midnight release of Destiny.
I can honestly say I've never been to a midnight release.
That's the only midnight release I've been to.
Yeah.
That's surprising.
Yep.
If I had to put money on it, I would have bet that you have gone to at least one.
Nope. Justin, I will not be there this Sunday. I will be down in Virginia visiting family.
And then the next Sunday he'll be
visiting family again.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh man.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever been to a midnight release.
Wow. I think I've been to maybe 2. I can't remember what the other one was, but I'm pretty sure I've been to 2 of them.
Halo.
You went to the Halo one?
No. You. I'm saying you went to the Halo midnight release.
I know Nicky.
No, I never went to the Halo one.
I know Nicky B's been to a couple Chick-fil-A grand openings.
Have you?
Why don't you tell the chat about your Chick-fil-A grand opening excursions?
Okay, let me tell you. I could actually go off on this because, yeah, Chick-fil-A. So for those of you who don't know, they do a grand opening, and they used to do the first 100 in line at Chick-fil-A at 6 a.m. opening day would get a stack of, I think it was 1 free meal a week for a year, right?
So 52 of them.
Right, yeah.
No kidding.
So I think Becca and I went to maybe 2 of them. And then Becca and I went to 1 of them. And then I actually, by myself, went to 2 more. So I've been to a total of 3 Chick-fil-A openings. I can't, maybe 1 in Virginia. Awesome. And then
it would save you like $1,000 a year.
So hey, they're opening another one up here in Mechanicsburg.
So that gets to the second part of the story.
Uh-oh.
Oh my gosh. So they have just kind of whittled it down, and then COVID was the final straw to where it essentially doesn't exist anymore.
Ah.
Wow.
So first they went from this first 100 thing, and mind you, they had people traveling from like all over the US to these things. And even so far as I met people who had been to close to triple digits. So like in the 80s and 90s.
Like grand openings?
90 Chick-fil-A openings.
Oh my gosh.
They were just like for the country doing these things. Right, so it was like this little cult of Chick-fil-A opening crowds.
Yeah.
But anyways, so yeah, so they had that originally, and then I think the first change they made was because they wanted to bring in more locals to it. So the first change they made was you had to be in the surrounding zip codes. So they would check your license they would check the zip code that you lived in to make sure you were in the surrounding
So you
zip codes.
you had to live within like a certain mile radius of.
Right.
Or like, oh wow, okay.
So not a big deal. I mean, I still have my Pennsylvania license, so like they opened probably within the past 5 years. They opened like what is it, like 3 or 4 different Chick-fil-A's in the central
Just in
Pennsylvania
this area,
area.
yeah.
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 So like I could have come back and done all of those, but they had to go and make it since COVID hit, they made it a raffle. So or not since COVID, but that was the next step. They made it a raffle to where like they just kind of picked them out of the hat. And then when COVID hit, they now they just pick 10 or not 10, 100 like heroes in the community. Like people are doing stuff good for the community. So they just pick them at random. And it has like that has just like irritated me to no end. Because I would absolutely have come back for every one of those openings in central Pennsylvania.
Wow.
And
so, did you ever were you ever one of the first 100 in line?
All 3 times.
Well, yeah, at all 3 of those, I was.
Oh, you were.
Yeah.
Wow. So are you still? Oh, so have you used up your free meals by now?
Yeah. That was like at
oh my gosh.
5 to 10 years ago.
Did they expire?
I did all 3 of those.
Like were they only good for a certain amount of time?
They did expire. So I think at first, what would it be, like 10, 12 years ago, they gave like a stack of 100 or a stack of 52 cards, and you could just like use them whenever they wanted. But then they started to give like a card, like a gift card type thing, and you could only use it like once a week. So they've just kind of whittled it away. Huh. But yeah. And I was gonna say another little fun fact is I went to the Permane Brothers opening. Like I stayed all night for that.
The one over here in Camp Hill?
Yeah. I got 52 free meals for that.
Oh,
and then I went Becca and I went to the on the Carlisle Pike, we went to the Buffalo Wild Wings opening, and we camped out for that and got free wings for a year.
Jeez.
Oh my gosh, dude. This is like a Boatman level. Oh my gosh, that's
We're just
so
in it
funny.
for the free food.
That's so funny. Oh man, free food. Let's get it.
That's awesome.
Hashtag free food, am I right?
Dude. Oh my gosh.
Hey,
that's so
listen,
funny.
you can take food that's not, it's not great, or it's it's not the best, but make it free, and it does. It tastes a little better. No. Personally, I'm not a big Buffalo Wild Wings fan. But if it's free,
I was, but I'm not now.
If it's free, I'll eat it.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't know this, but when I went to San Diego in April, hang out with family and stuff. They got a couple of Chick-fil-A's down there. Oh, that's crazy.
Hey, there you go.
So so we started talking about it with like my uncle, his girlfriend, everybody. He's like, "Yeah, I'm not really a huge Chick-fil-A fan." And I was like, "Why?" And he goes, "Expensive." And I was like, "No, it's not." I was like, "Not really." And I was like, "It's great food." And he goes, "Yeah, but McDonald's is cheaper." And I was like, "Absolutely." And it tastes that way.
Man, we're comparing apples to oranges there.
Yeah. And I'm like, dude, you said that Chick-fil-A is expensive. You'd rather go to McDonald's. Oh my gosh. And I didn't know this because I didn't know Chick-fil-A was actually like on the West Coast, and especially in California. And I was like, this is crazy. I had no idea. And I wanted to go. He's like, no, it's expensive.
Dude,
excuse me?
Along with not liking The Office, not liking Chick-fil-A is another disownable offense.
That's right.
Agreed. Yeah, there's some guys. There's some guys at
that line.
There's some guys at Vitro. One Daylight guy. Actually, we talked about him in one of our pods. Brain Schmick. And then one of the plant shift managers, Caleb Hoffencypher. And they have both were like, oh, dude, you gotta have Popeyes. Popeyes is so much better than Chick-fil-A. And the Ware Room department manager, Dan McGuire, the three of them. Popeyes is so much better. You know, it's funny because Dan McGuire tells me all the time. So I had never had Popeyes, and I was like, you know what? I was like, I'm tired of you people chirping in my ear about it. I was like, let me just go and squash this because I'm fairly certain that it's not true. And I went and I got like the same thing I would normally get at Chick-fil-A. I got a chicken sandwich meal with fries and a soda. Right? Didn't want to like give any like Chick-fil-A an unfair advantage or anything. And it was just not good. It was not good at all. And when I told the guy Dan, in particular, I told him I was like, "Oh yeah, I had it, dude. I had the chicken sandwich and the fries." And he's like, "Oh, you can't get the sandwich. You got to get the chicken tenders. The chicken tenders are good." And I was like, "If you're gonna sit here and tell me that Popeyes is better than Chick-fil-A, you can't follow it up with, but you have to order this." Right? If you're telling me that one is better than the other, I should be able to order whatever I want off the menu, and it's going to be better
That's
than.
right.
I can go to Chick-fil-A and I can get chicken nuggets, or I can get chicken tenders, or I can get a chicken sandwich, and I'm going to be pleased with all three of them. If I go to Popeyes and I order a chicken sandwich, I know it's not going to be good.
And
by the way, I was going to say, side note, Kyle, I will back you up on that. Cookout is absolutely a bomb, and we'll tell a story about that. Like
we will.
We all got Cookout, but anyways, we're going to say.
But I was like, and when you go to Chick-fil-A and you ask for a milkshake, they got milkshakes. If you go to Mickey D's,
in particular the one in
and you say,
Dillsburg,
can I get a chocolate milkshake, please?
If it's
after
7, if it's after
when I was living in California, Stewie used to tell me all the time about, yeah, man, I go to this Mickey D's in Dillsburg, and I always get it, and I always want a chocolate milkshake, and they always say it's broken. It's broken. I was like, dude, there's no way, there's no shot. I don't believe that's crazy. So I go out there in January of 2020, and I think we went there like the next day. He's like, watch this. And we go over there to get something to eat. He's like, yeah, can I get a chocolate milkshake? And they go, our milkshake machine is down today or whatever. It's not working, dude. And he looks over at me and he's like, dude, see?
Yeah, I told you.
It's so funny, dude.
It's literally what it is if you go there after like 7:30 p.m. Because what they do is they clean it and then they don't want to make it messy again. They don't wait until they're closed to clean it. They clean it like 2-3 hours before, and then they just tell you that it's broken. It's like they don't want to clean it.
And that's why you go to Chick-fil-A.
And that's why you go to Chick-fil-A.
They will not do that.
And then the one time we went to Chick-fil-A, Jared and I, after we played a round of golf over at Dolphin Highlands, and we went to Chick-fil-A in Harrisburg, and I pull up and I was like, hey, can we get 2 separate orders? Yeah, no problem. I was like, okay, can I get a number 1 with a French fry and a soda? Sure, here's your total. Thank you. Okay, second order. So I look over at Jared and he's like, all right, yeah, can I get, a gluten-free chicken sandwich meal? And I was like, oh yeah, gluten-free chicken sandwich meal, right? I'm repeating everything he says. So he orders a gluten-free chicken sandwich meal with French fries and a soda, and then he orders a milkshake. And she asks, is that everything? Naturally, I assume yes, right? Because you ordered a meal with a soda and a milkshake. She's like, oh, is that everything? And I was like, yeah, that's it. And Jared's like, no. I turned around, I'm like, what? And I forget, you ordered like some grilled chicken nuggets then too, and another milkshake, 2 milkshakes. He needed 2 milkshakes that night.
Dude, no.
I don't remember what it was.
No. So I ordered a meal, right? And I always upgrade everything to a large. Like always. Like, yeah, he's like, can I get a large, lemonade, whatever? She's like, you want your fries large? I said, absolutely. Yeah. And then I go, can I get your 12 count grilled chicken nuggets? She's like, yeah. She's like, is that going to do it? And Steve's like, yeah, that'll be it. And I was like, no. And then he whips around. He's like, no. And he's like, what else you getting? And I was like, can I get 2 large chocolate milkshakes, dude?
Yeah. Then they throw him his total. They throw him his total, and it's like $29 for one person. I'm like, holy crap! It's like, jeez.
Like $30 at Chick-fil-A for myself. Oh man, I was hungry. I was hungry, Nicky B. We had played a lot of golf. Oh man, I was hungry. Man, that was so funny.
That was a good day.
Yeah, that was so funny. To this day, he can't get over it. No. What else? No,
I won't, because it was so.
Can I get 2 milkshakes, and can you upgrade the milkshakes to a large, please?
Gluten-free chicken sandwich meal, large fry, large soda, 12 count grilled nugget, and then 2 large milkshakes. Terrible. Terrible.
Dude, my bill was literally $30.
Yeah.
Oh man,
that's a lot of McDonald's.
You should be
that's
ashamed of yourself.
But hey,
man,
if you can't eat it all, you just warm it back up. You just throw it in the skillet, and it'll be good.
That's right.
Yeah.
Hey, it was really funny. So when I was at this dinner tonight, one of the guys that's there, he's a friend of mine. He's on TikTok. He follows us on TikTok. And so I had wings and French fries, and I put my leftovers in a to-go box, and he goes, "Bet you're gonna heat those up in an air fryer." And I was like, yeah. I said, it's funny. I was like,
Well,
me
you.
and my friends were just talking about this not too long ago, and he's like, yeah, I know. He's like, I watch your pod, and I was like, oh, and I was like, dude, let's go.
Let's go.
So he knew from watching our clips on TikTok. Shout out Justin Dignan.
Justin Dignan.
So, but yeah, Nick, you were gonna tell the story of the three of us and a buttman when we went to Cookout.
Yeah, I can't remember what he ordered though. Do you remember?
Who, Kent?
Yeah.
No.
Or are you thinking of a different story? Because it wasn't really a story. It was just we went to Cookout.
I just remember. So, did we go twice? Did we go both times we went down?
Maybe we did.
Or wait, because the first time we went down, Jared wasn't. No, was Jared with us?
Not the first time. No.
Yeah, did we?
I think it was just the three of us. Jared,
you guys have just been down twice, right?
Yeah, we went to Richmond twice. One of the times, I don't think the first time you went with us. But that time we went to Cookout. That time,
we went to Cookout. We went to Cookout the second time when I was there, though.
Okay, so we did go both times. Yeah. Gotcha.
Oh, that actually reminds me of a
and the pizza story.
Of another story. Well, that and then the beer story when we were at the brewery and we were pouring stuff in Kent's glass.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah. That was
tell that story.
That was the first time. That was the first time before Jared.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, why don't you go ahead and share that story?
So we were at the one. This was the last place we went to for the day, and it was probably the lowest rated brewery that we were at. And when we walked in, you could tell it was very quiet, very not well traveled.
No, this was at the second to last brewery.
No, it wasn't.
Because we were pouring. It was the one we were sitting around that like a barrel table. You know what I mean?
No, it was the one after that. It was Castleberg. We didn't do that.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it was the last one.
Falling apart.
No,
because the last one. The last brewery we went to, Kent. That was when Kent threw up and he went in the.
Yeah,
bathroom.
and that's the one that we were doing it because our drinks were terrible. The one before that, I had a mango something that I liked. I wouldn't have dumped that in Kent's glass. Regardless, it was one of the two. But yeah, we had some drinks that we just did not like at all, and Kent would drink some of his and put it back down on the table, and he'd look around, and Nick and I would just pour our drinks into his, and then it became this mixture, this concoction of disgustingness, and yeah, and then he just quietly stood up and walked to the bathroom and threw up in there and came back. He didn't say a word. I remember that, and he sat down. I was like, "Hey, Kent, you just throw up in there?" He's like, "Yeah, I did." it was oh man, oh, it was so funny.
Yeah, he would take a drink, and then we would like slowly like fill it back up with each of our beers, and then he would take another drink, and we would slowly fill it back up. So like by the time he was done, his drink was at the same level.
Yeah, he wasn't following there that like he would take a couple sips and somehow his glass was always full. And then
beer glass.
But then that night we did go to Cookout. I do remember that because that was the last place we went to, and then we started making the drive home, and the three of us went to Cookout, and that was, oh man, that was exhausting couple of days. Because then the next morning I got on a flight to go out to Fresno, California.
Oh yeah.
I had to be up at
because
like
you had to
3
cut the trip
a.m.
short.
Yeah, at the last minute. Yep.
Ah,
So,
well,
but no, that was a good time. That was a good trip. And then we did it again the following year with Jared Huff.
Yeah.
And that was fun.
Yeah.
And Jared had to get his
that's
own
right.
hotel room because he's insecure.
Yep, and I had to get my own hotel room because I am not sleeping in the same bed as Kent Boatsman of all people. Nope.
Oh, but you would sleep in the same bed as Aaron Stewart.
No, he would
Talk
not.
about that.
Yep.
You literally
Correct.
just told me.
Correct.
When were we talking about this?
If Aaron Stewart, if Stewie did not sound like a herd of African buffalo at a waterhole while he's sleeping, I would sleep in the same bed.
That's quite the analogy there.
If you didn't sound like that.
Hashtag clip it.
Like that.
Meaning, I'm assuming you're talking about him snoring?
Yes, 100%. I mean, literally the wall shake. I'm not exaggerating. It is true. I don't know how Alexa does it. I really don't. I don't know how.
Good thing I'm a deep sleeper then.
She does it. Yeah.
Wow. Kyle, please, for the love of God, tell me that you did not just spell quesadillas that way.
How did you spell quesadillas?
It's not that far off. Quesadillas.
You should be embarrassed. You should be ashamed of yourself. Yeah, Becca, Nick, I don't know. You guys got to tell us what the sleeping arrangements look like when we get down there.
Yeah, I was gonna. I was gonna surprise Jared with it, but it's gonna be Jared and Aaron Stewart.
You're gonna put me in the
sleeping in a bed together,
sharing a bed. Excellent.
Yep.
Or you know what, Jared, if you don't like it, you can sleep on the floor.
Well, our floors are in pristine condition, so I wouldn't want to ruin them. So I'd probably have to go outside.
Go sleep.
Your floors are in pristine condition.
wouldn't want to mat the carpet down.
Yeah.
Dibs on the guest bed.
Cool.
Haha. Suck it.
You got it. It's right there.
Dude,
right there.
That's the one.
I'll take the couch, Nicky B.
No, you get the air mattress.
Dude,
Becca said
that sucker. That sucker has got 6 inches of memory foam on it.
Oh, let's go! I might never go home.
I know.
6 inches of memory foam.
6 inches. Actually, it might even be 7 inches, but we'll see.
Hey man, I love air mattresses.
It'll be great because we're gonna drive Jared's car down there, and he's gonna drive us the whole way down and the whole way back, and that's gonna be a great time. You know what we should do? We should go live right now on a randomizer, Jared, to see whose car we're driving down to Nicky B's house.
Do it. Maybe, go live on the randomizer.
So here's the thing. I actually already did it. I already randomized this. Jared just hung up on me, or left the day that it happened. So we were at work, he came down to see me in my office, and I put both of our names in a hat, and I walked over to my boss, and I said, hey, pick a name out of the hat, and whoever's name you pick, that's whose car we have to take, that's whose car we have to take down to South Carolina, and she picked Jared's name. So.
Well, thank you for that. Much appreciated.
Yeah.
But let me see if I can find like a wheel spinner here.
Well, I'm gonna that's in my car. I got to take my car into maintenance, so that's probably won't be possible.
Well, I need an oil change, so.
Yeah, well, it looks like I'm probably taking Alexa's car.
Well, looks like you'll have to rent one. I guess it all depends on I guess it's gonna all depend on what happens right now on this randomizer.
This is
spinning wheel generator. The wheel generator. Here we go.
The wheel generator.
Sorry, everybody. It's we're working on. I'm working on it. I promise.
How many dogs do you have, Nicky B?
We have one dog. Her name is Ember.
One dog. Ember.
Austin Brett Mincy. Hey, shout out to our friend in Charlotte, North Carolina. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for joining us, Lee. Not sure what he said. Louis-O generator. I think that's how you say that.
I'm not sure what that means.
Oh,
Yellow.
Man. Yellow Louis-O generator.
All right, let me see here if I can do the old screen share.
I don't know how long it takes to get up a generator. Isn't it just a website?
Yeah, I had to set it up. I had to put our names on it, and then it was
right. Fair enough.
It split
Fair
the
enough.
wheel in half, 50-50. So I had to copy and paste the names a couple times, so it's
yeah.
you understand.
I get it.
All right. Here we go.
Here we go.
We are on the wheel generator.
And so what are we generating, Stu?
So right here, this is for whose car we are taking to South Carolina next week to visit Nicky B. Are we taking Aaron's car? Or are we taking Jared's car? I need somebody in the chat to give me a number between 1 and 10. Whatever number you throw to me right now is how many times we spin the wheel. And whatever name it lands on that spin, that's who will drive. What's the number? I can't see.
Austin says 7.
Austin says 7. Okay, here we go. Spin number 1. The anticipation is killing me. Okay, it's Stu. The winner is Aaron. Well, I'm not a fan of that.
All right, 1 for Aaron.
Jared, 1-1.
1 for Jared. The anticipation is killing me.
Yep.
Ooh, it gave it to Jared. Look at that. That is so close. Jared 2, Stu 1.
Stu 1. Here we go again.
Ooh, if Jared gets one more.
Oh shoot, Jared.
No, I forgot. It's not.
Wait.
It's
you
not
said
a.
The number is 7.
Oh yeah. So that was just. What was that? Spin number. That was spin number 4. This is 5. Oh man. If only it was a best of 7. Jared would have just lost. That was 5. This is 6. All right. Whoever it lands on right now, this is the driver, the pilot, for next Saturday morning. Here we go. Let's go! Let's go!
Jared it is.
Jared is driving. You have all been witness to it. We are driving.
Jared, I'm sorry to say.
Well, I don't have enough money for gas, so I don't know how we're going to get there.
We are driving Jared Huff's car, and we are going to go down there to the old Nicky B's house, and we're going to take the Toyota.
Bang. Yes. And so Austin is actually probably one of the guys that you'll meet when we're down here.
Excellent.
And, he just gave a few brewery options, which are absolutely on the list of us, or that Beck and I were talking about the other day. Heist Brewery. Have you looked at any of the breweries in Charlotte yet?
I have not.
No?
Nope.
Jared, have you?
No.
Jared's a big drinker. He drinks all the time.
Yeah, I love me some alcohol.
Every night. Yeah.
Almost, yeah, just about.
Guzzling it, one in each hand. Just...
That's right.
Anyways, it's actually a glass of milk. We already went over this. Glass of milk with some gluten-free donuts for Jared.
Oh yeah, gluten-free donut in one hand, glass of milk in the other, just double fisting his.
I can't hear you.
But anyway, so Heist Brewery, Hopfly, and Sycamore are 3 great ones that we will have to hit. And Heist, I know Hopfly and Sycamore are pretty close. Forget where Heist is.
He also said, there's Petty Thieves.
Ooh, Petty Thieves is going to be a good one. Another one is Weathered Souls. They have a lot. Yeah, they're actually based out of San Antonio, but they just opened a location here in Charlotte. Top flight beers. But anyways.
Perfect. Kyle said he wants you to do that again with the donut and the milk.
Oh, you mean Jared, like a double fist in the donut and the glass of milk, just you know.
Yeah,
dude.
we're gonna clip that.
Man, yep.
He did it twice. He's good.
Yep.
Oh man, good
Yeah,
times.
Austin, we have to get to Weathered Souls. I can't believe you haven't been. Beck and I went with our friend Leah, and we went the first time, and it's always a good sign when you're super impressed, like you have that good first impression. I'm sure you guys can attest to that.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Really quickly, in true Jared fashion, he didn't respond to a text message today. Nicky B did. But, gentlemen, how interested are you guys in going on a trip to California next year over the summertime?
Ooh. Jared, are you interested? I know you're from there.
And
I don't know yet.
let me tell you why. Should I tell you why?
I don't know yet.
Should I tell you why, Jared?
Actually,
why?
before you say why, I'm in. Just want to let you know that
Perfect.
I'm a better friend than Jared.
So,
Yeah.
so you did say in the text, Nick, you said late summer.
That's right.
Yeah.
So does that mean like August, September?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So Major League Baseball announced today that the Major League Baseball ownership, like the owners, unanimously approved the relocation of the Oakland A's to Las Vegas. So this will be the last season that the Oakland A's play in Oakland, and I want to go to their stadium. This will be the last year that they play there. So,
nice.
Going there, and if you're going to go there, you have to go across the bay to San Francisco to the Giants Stadium because they're right there.
It's iconic.
Yeah, and that one's probably top 5 on my list that I want to go to, San Francisco. So that'll be cool. And then when we're over there, we might as well travel south a little bit and go hit, the 2 LAs and the San Diego Padres. So we can just, make a little trip out there. So.
Man, that's a heck of a drive.
How long is that drive?
It is.
From San Francisco to LA?
That?
Jared, what do you got?
And then to San Diego? That's super far.
From where?
San Fran to LA. Kyle, shut up.
I don't know, 5 hours or so.
5 hours? Ouch.
5 hours or so.
And then what about LA to San Diego? Couple?
Probably more like 8.
Whoa, are you serious?
San Fran to San Diego?
No.
San Fran to San Diego?
LA to San Diego.
LA to San Diego, 3 or 4.
Dang, I didn't realize they were that far.
Yeah.
That's a lot of driving.
Yeah, because San Fran and the Oakland area are more like further north than LA and San Diego. I mean, San Diego is like right on the border. I mean, we're talking Tijuana.
Yeah. I mean, literally right there. And yeah, that's I'll be hitting the 405. Not fun.
Well, Jared, if you do come,
eight lanes, and there's just nonstop traffic. So
if you do come, we can go play Chalk Mountain. We can take our clubs out and go play Chalk.
We can literally go play Chalk Mountain. We'll walk in. There'll be some guy working in the pro shop. Be like, "Hey, how you boys doing?" And I was like, "Bro, you have no idea, like what's going on."
That's Jared's home course.
You have just no idea the legend that just walked into your pro shop.
Bro, you have no idea what's going on.
You have no idea what's going on.
That's Jared's home course. He used to play it from sun up to sundown.
Yep, and then I could take you by, and then I could show you where I used to live.
Oh, and then you could take me to Chevroni.
Yep, Chevroni, and actually the post office is right across the street from Chalk Mountain.
And
what about Bravos?
And we could go get some Bravos pizza.
I could show you Bravos.
Ooh. Guys, this is starting to sound like
to be a good time.
Ooh.
Yep, I think we need to do it.
We could literally go to Bravos Pizza.
Oh. My wife Becca's actually just finding out about this now that I'm going to California in late August, September. So we'll see how she feels about that after the pod.
She seems pretty. She
seems pretty supportive.
Yeah, she seems like she's, she'd be okay with it.
Yeah, she can stay here with our
with your
6-month-old son.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah, you'll be all right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Aaron.
perfect. Thank you so much, Becca.
Aaron Michael Stewart Brinson will be just fine. Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
He'll
Aaron
be just
Michael
fine.
Stewart Brinson.
Yep.
Wow, I guess I'll just sit this one out.
Well,
till next time, Jared.
Yeah, you
Till
should.
next time.
Yep.
All right. Well.
Till he has a daughter, he'll name her after you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jaredina.
Sure when I have a kid, it'll be not named after Stu.
Yes, it will.
Nope. 100% will not be.
Man.
Yep.
2
Kyle,
more months.
2 more months
Kyle.
for Nicky B.
2 more months, and we will no longer be 2. We will be 3.
2 more months, Nicky B. Dude, you're giving your wife is giving birth same time that my sister's giving birth.
Actually, it's
when'd she do?
16th, January 16th.
It's actually
so it's literally almost the exact same time.
When's your sister giving birth?
First couple of weeks of January.
Sounds like both of your women need to your sister and Becca need to just both pop these kids out on January 18th. It's a great
Can
birthday.
you imagine? Can you imagine that both of our women pop them out on January 18th?
That would be great.
That'd be nuts.
That would be awesome. Yep. There you go.
I
like that, Kyle.
Saying...
Aaron Gerald
Aaron
Brinson.
Gerald. Yep.
Not Jared. Gerald.
Aaron
Gerald Brinson.
Gerald Brinson.
We could go the Aaron
Jarrett. Whatever you say, Kylie.
Jarrett. Hey, don't make fun of my sister.
Man. Oh gosh, Kylie Stewart.
Yeah, good old Kylie Stewart.
Kyletta.
Yeah, no, I hesitated saying your woman, Jared, because that's your sister, right?
Yes, that would be my sister who is.
Yeah,
and she's not giving birth to your baby. Am I right?
She's not giving birth to my baby.
This is not
Just
Alabama.
wanted to confirm that.
Thankfully,
good clarification there.
Yeah. That would be no good there.
Yep, that is some Alabama type stuff right there. Some Pennsylvania type stuff.
I would get a lot of.
Tide.
I would get a lot of rightfully judgmental looks.
Rightfully, hey,
roll Tide.
You do you, Jared.
Yep, this is 2023. It's a culture of tolerance and respect, and
absolutely,
right.
You can't do anything wrong nowadays.
You could say I don't identify as being her sibling.
Man, Colts can happen. Colts can happen anywhere, man. Have you seen that twin? Oh, what is it? There's a new documentary. I think it's on Netflix. Twin Flame. Have you seen that?
Twin Flame.
Yeah. It is literally it's a documentary about this guy who started a cult. I think it was 2017 he started a cult, and it's still going today, but it's all virtual. And it's like, and it incorporates multi-level marketing. So like, it's a wild. I mean, I don't know like all the details. I only caught like part of an episode with Becca, but it's wild, the type of stuff. Like he gets into like forcing people to do transgender and like change their gender, like forcing it on them, and it gets into some pretty crazy stuff. All virtual too.
Yeah,
like,
that's crazy.
All over like Zoom and Skype, and I mean Skype's throwing it back, but
dude, those are some very weak-minded people.
I don't know. Because mind is a crazy thing.
It is. Well, so I don't know if you ever watched. I think we might have talked about this. There was a documentary on Netflix several years ago about Waco.
Oh yeah, we did talk about this.
And David Koresh, I think was his name, and like he was like he had these guys and these couples like convinced to move to his facility, and like all the guys would sleep over here and he would sleep in the same wing as like all the women and like have sex with their wives, but it was like he had these guys convinced that he was doing it for them because like sex with your wife was a sin, and he was taking on their sin for them so they didn't have to. And these guys are like buying into this stuff. I'm like, oh my gosh, dude, yeah, crazy stuff, man. Like, oh.
Did you ever see that show, The Following?
I
feel like
I think it was with Kevin Bacon.
Kevin Bacon, I met him.
That was literally about like a cult. It was a good show.
The following. I'm gonna have to look that up.
Yeah,
I
The
love watching stuff
Following.
like that because I do think it's crazy, like
That was a good
how
show.
manipulative people can be, and like how you can get like how they get people to buy into some of that stuff, and like the progression of like how it
Yeah.
starts versus how it ends, and like especially in that Waco documentary, like the standoff there, and dude, wild stuff.
It's called
It
Preying
is
on the
wild.
Mentally Inadequate.
Yeah.
Well, but it's not like these guys, these cult leaders go in like full force. It's just like so
Very
many of
subtle.
them are super charming and
Yeah.
subtle, and
Mhm.
like they just kind of draw you in, and then it just like kind of, it's this build up to, oh, like just come follow me, see where we
Come
go, and
check it
then
out.
you get to like sleeping with your sister or your brother, and
So
it's like, how did we get here?
you gradually earn their trust and respect, and then all of a sudden it goes from A all the way to Z. Okay,
Yeah,
sure.
Becca's right.
You've
My
you've never led me astray before.
fun fact, Stewie, my employer, or not directly, but doing like government contract work, they actually showed up at
Oh wow.
that Waco thing, the ATF.
Oh yeah,
The ATF.
it's for me.
Yes. What is it? Alcohol,
It's for
tobacco,
me.
and firearms unit.
Wow.
What? They,
They go in and break stuff up like that. So
N. That's an
the
N.
company that, or yeah, the company that I
Excuse me.
work for that's contracting for the government,
That's a Z. That's an
they do
N.
like the admin stuff for the ATF. So
Huh.
pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's yours.
those types of that type of history is like very intriguing.
It
Pretty crazy.
is.
Like
It
so I
is.
think that's part of the reason why I really like learning about World War II and Nazi Germany, because like that wasn't just like one guy or a couple guys doing like mass genocide. I mean, like he had the buy-in of like thousands, like tens, hundreds of
Whole
thousands of
army.
people, right? And a whole military behind him, and like yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Anyway,
Nuts.
um I think it's that
Well,
time, gentlemen. We're
it is.
pushing over an hour again, which is fine. I don't mind. Hour and 17 minutes. It's all good.
Hanging out.
We're here for the people. People, we're here
Hmm.
for you. Kyle, Becca, Justin, uh Nick, what's your friend's name? Crap, I'm really bad with names. Austin. Uh was that it? Did I get them all? I think I got them all. Ferg.
Oh yeah. Ferg.
Perfect.
I wonder if
Uh Kyle's throwing some updates. Burrow and Jackson both are. Oh, excellent. That's good. Um,
Oh, by the way, I just want to say this on the pod live. I completely obliterated you last week in fantasy.
so
So,
with that being said, I knew going into the draft that week 9 was going to be a loss for me, so I don't care. Because of my top two wide, I literally have like the number 1 and number 2 wideouts in the entire NFL, and both of them were on a bye week last week, so I was willing to just take the hit
I
on week 9.
mean,
Tyreek Hill and AJ Brown though, I'm 8-2. Come on, come at me. I'm
yeah,
not afraid.
yeah.
I'm not
I mean,
afraid.
I did score 149.
Not
So,
afraid. Not
I don't
afraid.
know.
Go ahead and look at the
Not
total.
afraid.
Go ahead and look at the
He's
total
not
points
afraid.
for. Total points for.
All right, points for you are at 1323. I am pretty close behind you at 1274.
Am I in first?
About
I
50
actually
points.
didn't know.
You are still in first. I'm in second.
Perfect. Yep.
Going
Yep.
to be a battle to the end, my friend.
Yep. It'll be a great time.
It will be.
Also, really quick before we dip out, baseball history was made tonight. I don't know if you guys pay any attention to. So this is awards week. So like
Didn't see
the
that.
Oh yeah, the Baltimore Orioles guy got the Rookie of the Year.
American League. Yeah, Gunnar Henry. They did Rookie of the Year, Manager of the Year. The Cy Young was last night. Tonight was MVP. And this was the first time in baseball history that the MVP from both the National League and the American League were won unanimously. Both of them.
Both of them. Wow.
Both of them were unanimously voted in. So Ronald Acuna won the National League, Shohei Ohtani won the American League. Pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
Pretty cool. Yep.
Such a unique thing that baseball has 2 MVPs.
Yeah. It's really weird. And Kyle, my brother's a Braves fan. Obviously, Ronald Acuna being a Brave. I can't fully understand, like, because there was like all these conversations about, oh, it could be Mookie Betts or it could be Freddie Freeman in the National League. Dude, if it would have been anybody but Acuna, the whole season would have been a farce. And that's coming from a Phillies fan. He absolutely deserved it. 40 plus home runs, 70 stolen bases. We haven't seen 70 stolen bases. It's been a long time. And for him to do
it's
both,
almost like, I was gonna say, it's almost like because they increased the base size, it's like he just like got in his mind that he's gonna steal as many bases as possible.
And a lot of people were saying, oh, he only stole 70 because the bases were bigger. And it's like, well, why did nobody else do that then? Nobody else got 70. Nobody else got 60, 50, right? Like, nobody's even close. And he did all that, right? He hit 40 home runs, 70 stolen bases, and still had a batting average for the season of 337. So you did it all 3 ways. You did it with power, you got on base, and then you were a problem on the base paths. He 100% deserved it.
Well, and then I was gonna say he overshadowed Freddie Freeman.
Yeah,
he was having a heck of a year.
And Mookie Betts had a great year too. That's not to say like to take away from either one of them, but just what Acuna did, the history that was there that he made this year was crazy. So he absolutely deserved that. And then Shohei just doing Shohei things with pitching and pitching and hitting. Like, that guy, dude. I don't think people fully understand and appreciate what he's doing for baseball.
Good.
I am so pumped. I can't wait. So I did read an article the other day, and I hope it doesn't happen. So I read
$690 million.
No, not $690 million.
It's possible.
No, it's not. No, it's not. I read that he's willing to take to do a short deal, like a 2-year deal, because he's not going to pitch this year. So he's willing to do like a 2-year deal with an opt-out clause.
Oh, that makes sense.
I mean, it makes sense, but I don't want that. I want to see give me the 10 to 12-year deal. I want to see 500 plus million. Because right now the highest contract in baseball, I believe, is still Mike Trout at like 430, 440. I honestly,
Dude,
Shohei
reach 600.
I think he's
think so.
I think he's going to get between 550 and 600. But he's going to clear. I think he's easily going to clear the highest paid contract in baseball by $100 million. Like, that's freaking crazy. Like you've seen like the progression from like player to player, right? It's like, oh, hey, this guy got $330 million, this guy got $340 million, right? $10 million. 430 to like 570, $140 million increase. Like, that's why I can't wait to see it. I want to see it. I was actually really hoping. I was really hoping that he got traded mid-season last year, because I just wanted to see what the haul was going to look like for that guy. You would have to trade the entire farm system for him, and I wanted to see it. Yeah. I didn't want it to be the Phillies, somebody else, anybody else, but I wanted to see it, and then it didn't happen. So, anyway, with that being said, that's all we got for tonight. We'll post on our social media page, what our plan is for next week. Maybe we will do a live on Thanksgiving night. We could do that if everybody's free. If not,
don't tempt us.
We'll post an update though. And then I think that's all we got. Jared.
Yeah.
Which way are you? I think you're this way on the video. Jared.
You're up here.
Yeah, I think Jared's over here. Yeah, okay, I got it right. Jared's over here. Hey, Jared, final thoughts. Jared, you got any final thoughts?
Yeah, thanks for hanging out, all you lovely people who hung out tonight. If you haven't gone to our YouTube page, go ahead and check us out on YouTube. We would greatly appreciate it. Go ahead and sub. I think we're somewhere in the low 20s, something like that. But 21. Hey, if we could kick it up to 30, we would love to see it. We would love to see it, because then we're just going to start working our way to 40. All of our other platforms, Facebook and TikTok, you can find us on TikTok and right here, go ahead and sub to us there too. We would greatly appreciate it. Anyway, had a blast.
Perfect. Nicky B,
Boom.
you got any final thoughts for the class?
Nicky B.
For the class.
Just preparing for the baby. Getting excited. Oh my gosh, dude. The Becca's belly's getting so big, and I get to feel my son kick so much every day, and the bigger he gets, the harder he kicks, and
Yep.
Oh man,
he's gonna be a soccer player.
So much, enjoying the journey. So, oh man, on my mind all the time. So,
cool.
That's all I have.
Sweet. I don't have anything extra. Echo what Jared said over there. So we've had several videos on our YouTube channel, on our YouTube Shorts, clear like over 1,000 views in the last couple weeks. I think we have 6 right now that are over 1,000 views. A couple of them reaching 2,000, and one I think over 3,000, which is pretty sweet. And then on our TikTok, I just checked, gave a update. We're at 59 followers. We need one more to get to 60. So if anybody's in here and you haven't followed us, follow us on TikTok. You can head on over there, JSNB Talk. Hit the follow button. That would be greatly appreciated. We're working on the climb on both of those. So everybody that's here, still got 5 people here. Thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate you all so much, and we'll see you all probably next week, Thanksgiving evening. So till then, enjoy your Thanksgiving, enjoy Turkey Day, watch some football, enjoy spending time with family, and we will talk to you soon. Later.
Deuces, everybody.